Hi guys, it's Grave Nerdworks here, and I wanted to do a quick little review of Privateer Press's new app, War Room, that literally just came out, like I think yesterday. And I gotta say, it's a really interesting app. It brings a lot to the table, and it's basically, what I would like to see is replace the books. I don't think it's going to replace the books, but it's a really cool app. I'll get right into the store because it's a free app, and then you purchase decks, either the Circle deck, like all the Hordes decks, or all the War Machine decks, and they're about $7 a piece, which is about half of what they retail at. I think retails like $12.99 for the decks physically. I got the Ultimate Bundle, which includes all of them, for $60, and I have to say that is a steal, because essentially when you have the decks, you don't need the book. So, and the books are like anywhere from $30 to $37 a piece. So I got all the cards for $60, which I think is a great deal. The reference section is absolutely fantastic section of the book, where it gives you quick reference rules to different abilities and spells and stuff like that. So if you ever have a question about, like, oh, it's an arc node, oh, I don't know, let me click on A and go to arc node. Or if I have, like, what's free strike, and search free strike and it'll tell me what it is. All, like, the tip of your fingers, so you're not traveling through the index of the back of the book like me and my friends find myself constantly doing when we're playing a game. Now, however, the one thing this doesn't have is like the core rules. For example, I didn't see any leeching, I didn't see any reaving rules in here, so it's not going to, this app isn't going to replace the core rulebook. And I wouldn't expect it to. So like, if you don't know how to play the game at all, you're definitely going to need this app and the rulebook. But like I said before, the fact that you can pick up every single card, every single deck for $60, I mean, people are complaining that's too expensive. I think that's a steal. I mean, a book with all the rules and units itself runs at about $30. So if you're getting all the armies for $60, I think that's great, because you'll learn how to play better, you'll learn what other armies do, and all that good stuff. Now what I'm going to get into, what you guys all want to see, is the card library. So as you see, I purchased all the card packs. If you don't purchase the card packs, you click on something, it says you want to purchase the card packs, so you don't get it. The app does come with two sets of cards, I believe, for the starter box. I think it's Siggar and Crix, Siggar and Khador. I didn't really look particularly at the free stuff. As you can see, like, it's all, it looks beautiful on the iPad. I have an iPad. This apparently works also on the Android tablets as well. It looks absolutely fantastic. It, just like the card, tells you everything they do. It looks absolutely beautiful on the iPad. It's HD. Everything looks crystal clear and bright and vibrant. They give you all the warlocks, all the models coming. They have the Mountain King in here as well for the Trollbloods, and some of the Colossals for Khador and Siggar as well. So they will be updating this as well as new units come out. They will, if you bought the packs, they will update your packs, which I think is great. And as you can see here, it gives you everything you need to look at your war beasts, to study them, to learn different weaknesses. Let's go look at the Trollbloods for a second here. We're going to go into the Trollbloods. The app does take a little bit of time to load. This is all real time. I'm not going to cut it. It's a little quick review for you guys about the app. But I think it's absolutely great. I mean, I could look into what Borka the Kegslayer does. I can see what his carrier does. I can see what all these different warlocks do. And there's even a little help button. Now, to be fair, the app is not without its bugs. Sometimes when moving back and forth between screens, the screen will flash white, like, very abruptly. It's not very natural. It's very abruptly. Some buttons don't react properly when touching them. Like right now, I'm hitting gun carriage. It's not working. So it's a little buggy. But, you know, it is Privateer Press's first big app. So I mean, this stuff can all be fixed in like a month or so, or maybe less than that, depending on how crazy, how well it sells in the store. But it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, you're able to look through all the different armies, all the different units, and see what they do, and see what they're capable of, and you can prepare, and you can study, and that's the way you become a better player, is you know what the other army does. And I can't tell you how many games I've played where I've lost just because I didn't know what the other army did, or I got caught off guard for what the other army could do. And it has an army list creator. Say I have two armies. I have Crix and I have Circle, and you can create your own army list, and it's super simple. It's as simple as tapping the plus button on the left hand column to add something to your list, and hitting the X button to remove something from your list. It's really that simple. Now that said, like I said, there are some bugs. Like this is one example. This is Boulder the Stone Souls tier 4 list. I should technically be at 40 points, not 42, because the Wood Watchers are 1 point less due to the tier list. So there's still a little buggy there. It does let you add more points than you're allowed. But like stuff can all be fixed in the beginning. It's so simple. You to delete units, to add units, to attach units to different things. It's all right at your fingertips. I think it's absolutely fantastic app. And I'm gonna get to the really hardcore of the app right now, which is the fight mode, I guess, or the fight stuff, or whatever we want to call it. So you can join solo or host or join a game. I decided to do a solo game just for the purposes because I don't have any friends yet on this app. So you select a forest. I selected Mozart the Blind, my Mozart list. Hope I'm saying that right. And it's an absolutely fantastic interface. You can set a timer for your turns, so you can see. And this is a minute, so it can be 40 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you want. I personally hate playing with timers because it's a game of strategy, and I hate when you're rushing, especially with Circle. But essentially, you can have a timer. You can start. You can pause it. You can keep going. It's a great tool to have when you're playing. And then the really cool stuff is you're able to access everything at your fingertips. There's no looking at the thing. You don't need the cards anymore, essentially, if you have this app. You will not need the physical cards on the desk. And what's great is, from what I'm told, I haven't tried it yet, but you can actually sync up your list with the person you're playing. If he has the app and the cards as well, you can sync with him. You can see all the damage, you can see all your units, and you can just see what they do right on the iPad. And it's great because you can actually keep track of damage as well in this app, and it's absolutely fantastic. You can select a column, select how much damage they take in the column, and then select accept. It's absolutely fantastic. It's great. It's just a great tool. Like, this is great because it's eliminating the need for a book and a crap ton of cards and peripherals, and I think that's great. And some people will disagree with me on this, but I think it's fantastic because it's a step in the right direction. I mean, these tablets, the more versatile and the more they become used in like everyday space, the more you'll be able to kind of conform everything you do into it, and I think that's fantastic. As you can see here, you keep track of damage. You can apply damage. Whatever you kill on your screen will show up on your opponent's iPad or Android tablet as well to show you what he's killed. And also, they have quick reference rules in the right to the creature, like his claws, his POW, his people assess, his animus, his speed, strength, stat. Everything is right there at your fingertips. It's super great, guys. It's a great app. I would highly recommend it. Buy the Ultimate Bundle. It's $60. I know that seems like a lot of money, but you're getting every single faction of War Machine and Hordes. I think that's a great deal. So you guys, it's available at the App Store. It's a free download, so you don't have to buy anything right away. But I highly recommend that you pick this app up. It's absolutely fantastic. And that's just a little quick review. Literally, I spent how many minutes? It's like 7 minutes on this thing. I just wanted to go on real fast when it just came out and tell you guys what a great app it is, and you guys should definitely look into getting it. Thanks you guys. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.